Chosen one, listen to me. What I am about to say is not for everyone. If you came to argue, to pick apart, to mock, or to negotiate with what I am commanding, you can leave now. This is not a debate. My child, I am speaking to the ones who feel my pull in their chest, even as they try to pretend everything is fine. I am speaking to the ones who know I have been whispering the same word for weeks, and now I am saying it with urgency. Not early, not late, right on time. I brought this to you now because you are holding something in your hand and in your heart that cannot go with you. You found this message at the exact moment I intended because I am addressing what you are gripping right now. Hear me. There is a countdown on this. There is grace, but there is also timing. Do not play with this moment. My child, shut your mouth and listen to me. Breathe. Be still. I am your father, and I am speaking a clear instruction for your protection. Let go. This is not a suggestion. This is not symbolic. This is not optional. Let go. The thing you keep clutching as if it is your lifeline is quietly bleeding your peace. It is leaking you of strength, scattering your focus, fogging your clarity, and dulling your discernment. You feel it, the constant hum of anxiety, the way your chest tightens when you think about it, the way your sleep is disturbed, the way your prayers circle but do not land. You keep asking me for the next instruction, but I do not layer fresh direction over disobedience. Your next step is attached to your release. Chosen one, you have called it loyalty, stewardship, just a season, only until I get answers. But I call it what it is, a refusal to open your hand when I said, open. You are not bad. You are not failing me. You are afraid. You are exhausted. You are trying to manage outcomes I never asked you to control. I am not here to shame you. I am here to rescue you from the weight you picked up and from the voice that told you losing your grip would mean losing yourself. Hear me. Letting go will not erase you. Letting go will reveal you. Letting go is not loss. It is alignment. This is a timed instruction because you are closer to your next season than you think. And closeness requires precision. When a seed breaks ground, the timing of water and light matters. When an arrow is drawn, the release must be exact. If it is early, it misses. If it is late, it misses. My child, I am the one drawing you back, and I am the one saying, release now. Not after one more conversation, not after one more explanation, not after you get the apology, the closure, the proof. Now. You are wondering, what if I let go and it falls apart? Listen to me. If it cannot survive your obedience to me, it was never your covering. Obedience is not your enemy. Disobedience is not your protection. I am your protection. You say you trust me. Good. Then trust me with what you cannot fix, cannot hold together, cannot resurrect by your own hands. How many nights have you bargained with the outcome while your soul bled peace in the background? How many times have you told yourself you are fine, only to wake with the same ache, the same knot, the same swirl? This is why I am interrupting you today. I love you too much to let you normalize a slow drain. Chosen one, there are things that look harmless to everyone else, but they are dangerous for you because you are chosen, called, and set apart. What is casual for others carries consequence for you because your life is weightier than you realize. This level of discipline is not for everyone. It is for those I am trusting with more. You asked me to enlarge your territory, to use you mightily, to sharpen your voice. Enlargement requires surrender. Use requires release. Sharpness requires shedding. I know you want me to explain all the reasons. I know you are tempted to press me for details, timelines, and guarantees, but I will not negotiate with your fear. I am not punishing you. I am protecting you. I am not depriving you. I am delivering you. Let go. Release your grasp from the relationship I told you to stop managing. Release your grip from the narrative you keep rehearsing to justify your pain. Release your hands from the door I have already closed. Stop forcing what my spirit has already lifted from. You feel the difference between striving and grace. I am bringing you back to grace. Here is what I promise you if you stay with me through this message. By the time we are finished, you will know exactly what to release. You will know how to release it without fear, without needing the last word, without performing strength you don't feel. And you will know what my peace looks like on the other side. Not a theory, not a quote, but the quiet weight of my presence settling over your mind, your body, your schedule, your decisions. I will show you. I will coach your heart into open hands. But first, understand the stakes. If you keep gripping, you will keep grieving the same thing in circles. You will keep delaying clarity because your hands are full of what I asked you to lay down. And you will keep asking me for fresh instruction while resisting the very step that unlocks it. Do not confuse my patience with permission. I am patient because I love you. I am firm because I love you. Today is me setting a boundary for your blessing. My child, quiet your mind. Bring your breathing under my rhythm. Put your name before me and say, Father, I hear you. Because this is the moment you choose peace over control. This is the moment you trade anxiety for alignment. This is the moment you decide that your future with me is worth more than the familiar weight in your hand. Not early, not late, right on time. Let go. Chosen one, hear me carefully. The thing you are holding is not just a thing. It is a handle. It is a latch the enemy uses to enter and drain you. You keep calling it loyalty. You keep calling it stewardship. You keep telling yourself you are being faithful by keeping your hand on it, just in case. But in the spirit, your grip is propping a door that I told you to close. It is a small crack, a narrow gap, but it is enough. And when peace is at stake, even a sliver is too much. There is a spiritual law at work here. What you keep revisiting keeps rehearsing pain. What you keep feeding keeps growing. What you keep touching keeps touching you back. Every time you scroll through the old messages, every time you reread the thread to figure out what you could have said differently, every time you open the memory and pick at the wound, you are saying yes to the very spin that steals your rest. And in the spirit, yes is permission. The enemy cannot read your mind, but he can hear your mouth. He can watch your patterns, and he can tug the handle you refuse to remove. Exposure attracts interference. Interference slows momentum. That is why I am pressing you now. My child, there is a difference between holy persistence and fear-based gripping. Holy persistence holds on to me, not outcomes. It prays with open hands. It waits with quiet trust, allowing me to be Lord over timing and result. Fear-based gripping clamps down on people, timelines, and narratives, trying to prevent loss by forcing control. Holy patience is active rest, boundaries, prayer, wisdom, and steadiness. Control is anxious motion, over-explaining, constant checking, chasing, and managing what isn't yours. One births peace, the other breeds torment. You already feel the fruit of each in your body. One calms your breathing, the other spikes your heart. I am teaching you to tell the difference by how it treats your peace. Chosen one, name the handles. Pull them into the light so they lose their leverage. The need for closure, handle. The need for an apology, handle. The need to be understood by those committed to misunderstanding you, handle. The need to be chosen by someone I never assigned to your future, handle. The need for the outcome to unfold your way on your timeline with your comfort preserved, handle. The need to be right, the need to fix them, the need to keep your image clean, the need to make sure they don't think ill of you. Each of these looks small, sounds reasonable, feels responsible, but in your spirit they are levers the enemy pulls to keep you circling the same hallway, exhausted and late to rooms I have already prepared for you. Hear me. What you refuse to release becomes the access point that steals your peace and delays your next season. This is why your sleep breaks at the same hour. This is why your mind replays the same arguments when you try to pray. This is why you feel powerful in worship and then powerless in the same conversation. There is a handle, there is a latch. Close it, remove it, starve it. If you do not, it will keep recruiting your tongue to defend, your eyes to scan, your time to explain, and your energy to maintain what I have not blessed. I am not threatening you, I am protecting you. My command to release is not punishment, it is prevention. Picture a door in a house on fire. You keep holding the knob because there are sentimental things behind it. Old letters, familiar smells, memories you're afraid to lose. But the smoke is creeping under. The heat is warping the frame. I am pulling your hand off that knob because I see what you cannot, where the flames are headed and how fast they travel. Obedience is me, moving you away from smoke before it becomes breathless panic. Obedience is me, sealing the breach before intrusion turns into occupation. Chosen one, ask yourself plainly, what are you feeding? Are you feeding peace or the appetite of anxiety? Every secret check-in, every just one more call, every maybe if I say it this way is a seed. Seeds grow. What you water will rise. If you water fear, you will harvest torment. If you water trust, you will harvest rest. I am not asking you to be passive. I am asking you to be precise. Your energy is costly. Your attention is holy. Your heart is a gate, and gates are guarded on purpose. Let me talk to the ache under the grip. You wanted closure because you think understanding would soften the pain. My child, understanding does not always heal. My presence heals. You wanted an apology to validate your wound. But if you build your healing on the repentance of someone else, you give them the keys to your peace. You wanted to be chosen so the rejection would finally stop speaking, but the only choosing strong enough to silence that voice is mine. I chose you already. I called you already. I set you apart already. You do not need to crawl back to be confirmed. You need to come closer to be covered. There is also a handle named What If? What if you miss it? What if you're wrong? What if this was your only chance? That is not discernment speaking. That is scarcity fear pretending to be wisdom. Wisdom aligns with me. Wisdom says, if the Lord is guiding, he will also guard. Wisdom releases what my spirit is not breathing on, even when it hurts. Listen to me. Remove the handles. How? Stop rehearsing the script. Stop collecting evidence to justify why you stayed. Stop replaying the highlights of a season I ended. Stop letting their silence provoke your speeches. Bring the ache to me. Bring the questions to me. Replace "why didn't they" with "Father, replace what I cannot carry." Replace "I have to make them see" with "I choose to see what you're revealing." This is not avoidance. This is alignment. This is you refusing to let your enemy borrow your voice for arguments I never assigned. Chosen one, I am drawing a boundary around your heart. I am not hiding you from love. I am hiding you from harm. I am not silencing your voice. I am silencing the access points that distort your voice. When you obey and release, you are not walking away from destiny. You are walking away from a handle designed to keep you standing in the doorway. Step through, close it, let it lock behind you. I will meet you in the next room with breath, with clarity, with a settled knowing that you could never engineer by force. This is prevention. This is protection. This is love setting limits so your life can expand. Chosen one, listen to me with your whole heart. I am not telling you to release because you are behind. I am telling you to release because you are next. Hear me. The reason this instruction arrived with timing and weight is not to punish you, but to promote you. This is not demotion. This is not exile. This is not me stepping back. This is me moving you forward. You feel the pull because heaven is already shifting the room you will walk into. I am aligning you with a path that requires lighter hands and a freer heart. When I say let go, I am not subtracting your life. I am repositioning your life. Repositioning is not random. It is precision. My child, when a craftsman lifts a piece from one station to the next, it is not because the piece has failed. It is because the work has advanced. To move you, I must remove what anchors you to a version of yourself that cannot carry what is next. Anchors do not look evil from your angle. They look familiar, comforting, known. But in the spirit, they cling to the edges of old thinking, old patterns, old identities that melt your confidence and lower your expectation. I am cutting those ropes. I am untying you from docks that cannot hold the vessel I have formed you into. Boats are not built to live at the pier. They are built for open water, and open water requires release. Chosen one, I need you to flip the story in your head. You have been equating letting go with losing. That is not truth. That is training from wounds. Hear what I am saying as your father. Release is not you failing. Release is me reseating you. You have been standing in the doorway of a closed room trying to turn on lights I have already shut off. Meanwhile, I am setting a table in the room ahead. But I will not force feed you while your mouth is full of yesterday. Heaven cannot fill clenched fists. Favor cannot land on hands still performing rescue missions I never asked of you. When you open your hand, I take it, not to leave you empty, but to lead you. There are seasons to contend and there are seasons to surrender. Both are holy when they are timely. My son stood bold when it was time to speak, and he stood silent when it was time to be led. You have fought in seasons I assigned, and your fight was worship. You pushed, you prayed, you fasted, you stood. But listen, there are thresholds where the most anointed move is to put down your sword and raise your hands. Surrender here is not defeat. It is deference to my strategy. It is you saying, Father, I will not manufacture what your breath alone can bring. This is that season. Your stance now is release. Your worship now is trust. Your warfare now is obedience without needing an audience or an explanation. You are chosen, called, and set apart. That identity is not a slogan, it is a structure. It organizes your access, your boundaries, your pace. It means you cannot carry what others carry and still walk into what I have prepared. What is casual baggage for them becomes catastrophic weight for you. What entertains them interferes with you. What feeds their ego fractures your peace. I am not being harsh. I am being protective. Chosen ones require chosen disciplines. You asked me to enlarge you. Enlargement displaces what once fit. You asked me for clearer hearing. Clarity cuts off competing noise. You asked me to accelerate your steps. Acceleration demands a shedding that feels like loss until the wind catches your back. My child, I am moving you by closing the circle that used to define you. I am dissolving alliances that fed your insecurity. I am removing props you leaned on to appear strong while you felt small. I am confronting the identity you built around outcomes, so I can restore the identity I spoke before outcomes existed. This is how I reposition you. I break agreement with what kept you orbiting the same doubts. I protect you from doors you are too polite to shut. I reroute you from spotlights that blind your discernment. I quiet the rooms that kept rehearsing the script of earn your worth. I am your worth. I am your covering. I am your timing. And when I move you, I do not consult the fear that trained you to beg for crumbs. You keep asking, but what if I misunderstood? What if I should hold on a little longer? Hear me. Delayed obedience will not make this safer. It will only make it heavier. Not early, not late, right on time. This is when promotion looks like subtraction. I am lifting people, places, patterns, and even versions of your own voice that anchored you to cycles. I am not stripping you to shame you. I am streamlining you to send you. There is a difference. Think of an arrow. While it rests on the string, it may feel pulled back. It may feel constrained. But the pull is preparation. The release is assignment. The flight you have prayed for requires this moment of letting go. Do you know what waits on the other side? Peace. Not the peace you bargain for when you finally understand. Peace is not the reward for comprehension. Peace is the reward for obedience. Understanding is a gift I often give later. Peace is the gift I give now to the ones who trust me. When you obey, your nervous system stops bracing for impact. Your mind stops rehearsing defense. Your breath deepens. Your focus sharpens. Your prayers land. This is not theory. This is the fruit of alignment. Peace follows order. When your hands agree with my instruction, your heart rests under my protection. Chosen one, I am exchanging your need to manage outcomes for the ease of being carried. You have confused chaos with productivity and urgency with importance. I am detoxing you from the adrenaline of always fixing, always explaining, always proving, always performing. That stage is closing. The curtain is dropping on that role. Backstage, I am changing your costume. Backstage, in the quiet, I am adjusting your fit for a platform that requires stillness far more than speech. I am not ignoring you. I am not withholding from you. I am engineering your reveal so your impact is clean and your motives are pure. Let me say this plainly. If I am telling you to release, it is because the room you are in can no longer hold what I am building in you. You sensed it. Conversations that used to energize you now drain you. Rooms that used to affirm you now confuse you. Roles that once fit like armor now feel like cages. That is not rebellion, that is growth. That is me stretching you out of a skin you have outlived. Snakes do not keep old skins for souvenirs. Trees do not cling to last season's leaves as proof they were once alive. Life moves by letting go so that greater life can appear. You are not dying, you are shedding, you are not rejected, you are rerouted. So agree with me. Open your hand and your calendar. Open your expectations and your self-explanations. Stop negotiating partial obedience. Just one more check-in, just one more update, just one more goodbye. No, clean release, holy release, chosen release. I will meet you within the first quiet you honor me with. I will place in your hand what fits the new measure. I will surround you with voices that speak your future more than your past. I will give you assignments that require less striving and carry more weight. And you will know it is me because peace will stand at the door like a sentry, and anxiety will have no badge to enter. This is your promotion move. This is heaven repositioning you. You are not behind, you are next. Trust my hands, trust my timing, trust that what I am asking you to release is not your safety net, it is your snag. Let me cut it, let me lift you, let me seat you where your name has already been placed. Obey now and watch peace arrive first. Understanding will come as a witness, but peace is your sign. Peace is your confirmation. Peace is your inheritance for choosing me over control. Chosen one, now that your hands are opening, your mouth must follow. Stop explaining, stop defending, stop chasing. I am saying this with love and urgency. Close your mouth. My child, shut your mouth and listen to me. Every extra sentence you craft to justify yourself becomes a string that keeps you tied to what I am ending. Every explanation you offer to people who cannot carry your story becomes a rope that drags you back into rooms I just delivered you from. Every defense you mount to prove your heart to those committed to misunderstanding, you becomes a courtroom where your peace is put on trial again and again. Letting go is not complete if your tongue keeps pulling you backward. Release requires quiet. Obedience includes silence. Hear my wisdom. Information is powerful. Exposure attracts interference. Interference slows momentum. This is spiritual law. When you narrate your every move, you hand the enemy a map. When you leak your developing testimony to those I did not authorize, you invite critique into a garden still sprouting. The enemy cannot read your mind, but he can hear your mouth and watch your patterns. Silence starves opposition. Silence preserves power. Your quiet is not emptiness. It is a vault, a shield, a sanctuary where I can finish the work without your words scattering the seeds. My child, this is not fear silence. This is alignment silence. This is not hiding because you are weak. This is guarding because you are weighty. Fear silence lowers its head to avoid conflict. Alignment silence lifts its head and chooses not to waste breath on what I have not assigned. Fear silence is intimidation. Alignment silence is authority. It is you agreeing with me that not every thought needs a platform. Not every accusation deserves an answer. Not every questioner has earned access to the tender parts of your process. You are not being passive. You are being precise. You are not avoiding. You are advancing undercover. Chosen one, stop explaining to those who do not carry permission to steward your becoming. Stop defending yourself to people who keep moving the goalposts of approval. Stop chasing conversations that end in the same circular ache. You think another message might close the loop. It won't. Explanation will not provide the closure I am calling you to forsake. Talking too much keeps the soul raw. Defending too much keeps the wound open. Chasing too much keeps your feet in the mud. I am inviting you into a stillness that heals, a quiet that clarifies, a silence that testifies without needing applause. Let me show you how to practice this holy quiet. Before you respond, pause. Let your breath become a gate. Inhale my name. Exhale your urgency. Ask, Father, is my voice required here? If there is no grace on the answer, be still. Before you post, pray. If what you are about to share seeks validation more than it offers wisdom, keep it between me and you. Think of your testimony like fresh bread. Do not cut it while it is too hot. Let it rest so it can be shared without crumbling in your hands. Stop giving updates to people who do not pray for you. Stop scheduling debriefs with those who secretly take notes to repeat later. Give them this boundary, silence. Shift your updates into my presence. Tell me, journal with me. Let your tears speak in the room where only I listen. I will teach you cues in the moment. When your phone pings and your heart jumps, that is not your cue to run. It is your cue to slow. When you feel the urge to fix the narrative, that is not your cue to write. It is your cue to worship. When someone demands your version under the guise of concern, that is not your cue to open your diary. It is your cue to set a boundary. You are chosen, called, and set apart. Your access must reflect that. Not everyone gets to know the behind the scenes. Not now, not here. This season is surgical. The operating room is quiet for a reason. Do you remember how I moved my people before great shifts? There were stretches of quiet that carried more power than 1,000 speeches. There were days I told them to march and say nothing, to hold their tongues until the appointed moment of the shout. There were times when my son stood under accusation and did not perform a defense because his authority did not require volume to be validated. He was not powerless. He was precise. He was not afraid. He was aligned. Learn from this. There are seasons to declare loudly, and there are seasons to guard fiercely. You are in a guarding season. Chosen one, here is how you discern holy silence from fearful silence. Check the fruit. Alignment silence settles you. Your shoulders lower, your breathing deepens. Your mind stops rehearsing angles. Fear silence spikes your heart. You shrink in your own eyes. You avoid purpose. If silence produces peace and focus, you are aligned. If silence produces shame and paralysis, bring it to me. I will lift it, correct it, and give you words in due season. Authority is not loud. Authority is settled. When you are rooted in me, your presence speaks before your mouth does. Let me speak to your need to correct the record. I see the lies told about you. I see the assumptions. I see the bait sent to your inbox to provoke you into performance. Do not take the bait. Your defense does not belong to comment sections or to private tribunals hosted in living rooms. Your defense belongs to me. I will vindicate you in ways your arguments never could. I will rearrange perceptions you cannot touch. I will surface truth at a timing that protects your future, not your ego. When it is time to speak, I will put words in your mouth that carry weight without striving. Until then, let silence be your yes to me and your no to chaos. Practical commitments for this week: reduce your words by design. If a response is not required, do not provide one. If asked for an update you do not sense peace to share, say less. I'm holding things before God right now. Then actually hold them. Replace venting with prayer. Replace instant replies with holy pauses. Replace long justifications with short boundaries. Unsubscribe your emotions from the newsletters of people's opinions. Mute what keeps stirring your reactivity. Journal what you would have said. Give it to me. Watch how your spirit detoxes from the need to be seen right away. My child, silence is not empty. Silence is where strategies form. Silence is where I anoint your next sentence so it lands like a key instead of a complaint. Silence is your alignment. Silence is your protection. Silence is your spiritual strategy. As you practice it, you will feel the power shifting back to where it belongs. You will stop bleeding through your words. You will stop offering your enemies free intelligence. You will stop volunteering for battles I never assigned. You will notice that the noise outside grows loud for a time, then burns out without your fuel. Your stillness will outlast their spin. Do not fear being misunderstood on the way to being positioned. I am not ignoring your name. I am protecting your name. I am not muzzling your destiny. I am maturing your voice. Trust me with your silence. Trust me with your story. Trust me with the timing of your testimony. There will be a shout. There will be a moment to speak with boldness and clarity. But now, chosen one, close your mouth so I can open your path. Obey me here and watch your peace return like a river and your momentum gather without noise. Stop explaining, stop defending, stop chasing. Be still and let me carry what your words can no longer hold. Chosen one, you have felt it, the pullback, the quieting of rooms, the calls that stopped, the opportunities that paused just as your hope was rising. You have wondered, did I do something wrong? Why does it feel like the lights turned down when I was finally ready to be seen? Hear me. You are not being rejected. You are being covered. You feel unseen, but you are being hidden. I am not ignoring you. I am insulating you. I am pulling you back under my wing because what I am forming in you is too precious to be exposed to weather that would stunt it. My child, roots grow in darkness. Strength forms in silence. The seed breaks open underground where no audience applauds. The tree that will stand in storms first commits to the unseen work of going deep. You begged me for fruit you could show. I answered by deepening the root you cannot show. This is not punishment, this is protection. Exposure too early can destroy destiny. Applause too soon can amplify distractions. Access without discernment can drain what I just restored. Because you are close, the instruction becomes precise, and the boundaries become tight. Not early, not late, right on time. I am hiding you to hold you together. Reframe the delays, chosen one. Those pauses were not denials, they were shields. You said, they passed me over. I say, I passed you by the snares they fell into. You said, the door closed on me. I say, I closed the door on an agenda that would have marketed your gift and murdered your peace. You said, the conversation cooled. I say, I cooled it because their curiosity was not care, and their questions were fishing lines cast into your vulnerability. There are places you were ready to enter that were not ready to hold you. There are tables that would have fed your visibility while starving your soul. I love you too much to let you shine in a room that would have dimmed you from the inside out. Let me talk about access. Your heart is a gate. Gates are guarded on purpose. Recently, you have felt me narrow the hallways and reduce the foot traffic around your life. That was me sealing access leaks. Access leaks look like people who always need but never intercede, constantly pulling, rarely praying. Access leaks look like environments that spike your nervous system, rooms that trigger your old self to perform, to prove, to laugh past discernment just to belong. Access leaks look like cycles that reopen wounds, conversations that masquerade as closure but only rehearse pain, check-ins that promise peace but deliver anxiety. Access leaks look like habits that numb instead of heal. The screen you scroll at midnight, the comfort you grab at the first flutter of loneliness, the entertainment that fills time but thins your spirit. I am placing my hand over those leaks. I am not starving you of love. I am starving the leeches that loved your access, but not your assignment. I am not isolating you to punish you. I am isolating you to concentrate you. The oil I am pouring cannot be diluted with old agreements. The clarity I am giving cannot share a shelf with the noise you used to tolerate. The peace I am securing must be preserved before the platform, before the relationship, before the next assignment. Peace first, then visibility. Order first, then opportunity. Covering first, then commissioning. Chosen one, I know the ache of feeling benched while others run. I know how your chest tightens when you watch announcements you thought would be yours. I see your tears when friends don't reach the way you reached. But listen to me. I pulled you back because I am adjusting your aim. Like an arrow in a skilled hand, the pull is not rejection, it is precision. The farther I intend to send you, the deeper the draw must be. It feels like retreat. It is set up. When my release comes, you will not scramble, you will soar, and you will land where noise cannot buy you and flattery cannot bend you, because this hidden season has taught you to crave my voice more than the crowd. Let me confront the lie, whispering, if you were really chosen, you wouldn't feel alone. That is not truth. That is the residue of rejection trying to rename your formation. Every major shift I authored in the lives of my sons and daughters was prefaced by a wilderness. Less company, fewer updates, tighter instruction, holy quiet. The wilderness was not evidence of abandonment. It was evidence of attention. I had them to myself to break old cravings, to recalibrate their pace, to detox their identity from applause. I am doing that in you. You asked me to accelerate. Acceleration without alignment is a crash. I am aligning your inner world so the outer lift won't break you. How do you cooperate with my covering? Honor the pull. Stop forcing invitations that faded. Stop asking for access I rescinded. Stop resenting the quiet and start mining it. Ask me, what are you growing that needs the dark? Journal the names of rooms that spike your soul and release them. Pay attention to the conversations after which you feel small, scattered, or suspicious of yourself. Those are indicators. Withdraw your energy from environments that feed anxiety. Redirect your updates into my presence. Choose wholesome habits that restore instead of numb. Walks with me. Worship without witnesses, words that bless rather than broadcast. You are chosen, called, and set apart. This level of discipline is not for everyone, it is for chosen ones. Let me also address relationships. I am not anti-people. I am pro-purpose. I will not let you remain accessible to those who access you, but do not honor what I am building in you. I am refining your circle. Fewer hands, cleaner motives, quieter loyalty. I am sending voices that pray more than they pry. I am raising companions who protect your process instead of previewing it to others. Do not confuse the pruning of proximity with a verdict on your worth. This is me gardening your future. I cut what steals light. I stake what needs strength. I water what will bear fruit in its season. You are not falling behind. You are being fortified. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. The pullback is not to make you small. It is to make you steady. When I unveil you, the old triggers will not own you. When I release you, the old appetites will not rule you. When I seat you, your heart rate will not spike at the sound of accusation, because you will have practiced staying with me in the quiet until peace became your baseline. Chosen one, breathe. Slow your mind. Let this sink in. I am not ignoring you. I am covering you while I prepare you. I am hemming you in, behind and before, laying my hand upon you so your next steps are not sabotaged by old access. Agree with my covering. Wear it like armor. When the urge to break silence rises, remember, the operating room is quiet for a reason. When the impulse to prove or perform surfaces, remember, roots do not audition, they anchor. Trust me. Trust the dark that I sanctify. Trust the shield I have raised. Soon, very soon, I will turn the page. And when I do, peace will go before you like a pillar. Favor will follow you like a witness. And what I protected in hiding will stand in the open, whole, strong, and ready. Chosen one, let me put my hand on the real battle beneath your obedience. You are not wrestling the object I asked you to release as much as you are wrestling the fear beneath it. Your hands keep reaching back not because you are rebellious, but because you are bracing. Your mind learned a rule from old pain. If I don't manage it, it will collapse. If I don't hold it, I will be dropped. If I don't fix it, I will be blamed. That rule formed in your nervous system, not just your thoughts. It taught your body to live on alert. And every time I say, let go, the alarms inside you start blaring warnings that are not from me. My child, I see the stories that taught you to grip, the betrayal that blindsided you, the move that fell through at the last second, the apology you never received, the moment you relaxed and something precious was taken, the time you were promised safety and were met with silence. Your body remembers, your breath remembers, your shoulders remember. So when I speak release, you don't just hear instruction, you feel threat. This is why your fingers tighten even when your spirit agrees with me. You are not weak. You are wounded in places I am healing. You are not stubborn. You are scared. And I am not ashamed of you for that. I am here to retrain your reflex. Listen carefully. Control has masqueraded as safety in your life. Control felt like a warm blanket. It felt like security. But it has been a heavy coat in summer, overheating your mind, smothering your peace. Control has made you vigilant when you should be resting. It has you forecasting failure to feel prepared, rehearsing worst-case scenarios so you won't be surprised. This is torment disguised as wisdom. This is not my counsel. This is not spiritual discernment. This is hypervigilance. an altar where your peace has been sacrificed in the name of being ready for impact. I am delivering you from that altar. Chosen one, trust feels risky to your flesh because it requires you to put the outcomes back into my hands. But trust produces what control never can: rest. When you trust me, your breath deepens without you trying. Your chest loosens. The future stops shouting. Trust does not mean you stop planning, it means you stop panicking. Trust does not mean you stop discerning, it means you stop obsessing. Trust does not mean you abdicate responsibility, it means you return responsibility for results to the only one who can carry them. This is spiritual law. Grip breeds torment, surrender anchors peace. You have tasted that. Every time you yielded, even without understanding, a strange calm arrived that logic could not generate. That is me. That is what I am establishing as your new baseline. I am retraining your reactivity. Silence is part of it, yes. But deeper still, I am teaching your body to stop jumping at every trigger. I am detoxing your adrenaline dependency. This cycle where urgency feels like importance and chaos feels like purpose. I am breaking the agreement your nervous system made with fear. We will practice this together, not as punishment, as healing. Right now, pause with me. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Breathe in slowly. Count to 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Again, inhale, hold, exhale. Let your jaw unclench. Drop your shoulders. Loosen the space between your eyes. Uncurl your toes. Open your hands and rest them palm up in your lap. Now gently bring to mind the thing I have asked you to release. Pay attention to your body's first response. Does your chest tighten? Does your stomach pull in? Does your mind begin racing to argue, defend, rehearse? Just notice. Do not shame yourself. Name it with me. Say, Father, here is the clench. Here is the rush. Here is the urge to fix. Invite me into that precise sensation. Breathe again. Inhale my name. Exhale your grip. With each breath, tell your body the truth. We are safe with God. We are safe to release. This is not self-help. This is agreement. You are bringing your body into alignment with your spirit, and your spirit into agreement with my command. I am not standing over you with a stopwatch. I am sitting with you as a surgeon who refuses to rush the most tender work. I will not mock your trembling. I will meet it with my presence. Your tears are not proof of failure. They are proof a deep place is thawing. Your shakes are not evidence of rebellion. They signal that old alarms are losing their authority. Keep breathing. I am here. Chosen one, let me expose the counterfeit safety of control. Control says, I can prevent pain if I orchestrate perfectly. But perfection is a tyrant. It moves the standard so you never arrive. Control says, if I keep every plate spinning, nothing will break. But the striving breaks you before a plate ever does. Control says, at least if it falls, it will be on my watch, and I will know why. But that is a bargain with anxiety, trading rest for the illusion of certainty. I am not asking you to become careless. I am asking you to surrender the outcomes you cannot rule anyway, so that care becomes stewardship rather than superstition. Your hands have been managing variables I never assigned. Release them. Let me be God in the space you've been trying to be Savior. And hear me with tenderness. I am not shaming you for gripping. I know why you learned to grab. When others were absent, you filled the gaps. When promises failed, you became a promise to yourself. You survived by being the strong one, the planner, the contingency on legs. I honor your resilience, but I am upgrading you from survival to sonship, from self-protection to my protection. I am not asking you for perfection. I am asking you for surrender, daily, imperfect, honest surrender. When your fingers curl again by instinct, do not hide it. Put the curl in my hand. Say out loud, Father, my reflex is reaching back. I choose you again. That confession is not a failure report. It is an alignment statement. I register it as faith. Let's get practical. When a trigger hits, an email's subject line, a change of plans, a delayed reply, do this. Pause for one holy beat. Feel your feet. Breathe. Ask, am I about to act from fear or from trust? If fear, stop. Redirect into prayer. God, I return this outcome to you. If trust, proceed with gentleness. If you catch yourself mid-reach, do not spiral into self-accusation. That only strengthens the control loop. Instead, smile with me and unclench again. Surrender is a rhythm, not a one-time stunt. Authority feels like this. Your presence stays settled even while life rearranges. That is where I am taking you. Consider the story you tell yourself when unknowns appear. You tend to narrate catastrophe to brace for pain. Replace that script. Speak this with me. Not early, not late, right on time. I am covered, I am aligned. What is for me will not require me to beg or break. Let these phrases become anchors in your mouth. Your nervous system listens to your voice. Your body believes your repeated words. Give it words that agree with me. Chosen one, I am also redrawing what responsibility means for you. Responsibility is not anxiety. Responsibility is response to my ability. You show up, you plant, you water where I say, and you release the growth to me. Obedience is your job. Outcomes are mine. When you blur that line, torment creeps in. When you keep the line clean, rest flows in. Peace follows order. I am restoring that order in you, so peace can sit like a sentry at your door. Remember this, you are chosen, called, and set apart. Chosen ones are trained differently. Your internal world must be strong enough to carry your external elevation. That means I will keep bringing you back to this holy practice until it becomes your reflex. Not because I am harsh, but because I am building you to last. Roots before fruit, stillness before platform, trust before testimony. When the winds of opportunity blow, your branches will bow but not break, because the hidden work of release has taught your whole being to rest in me. Finally, let me bless your honest effort. I delight in your small yeses. I cherish your wobbly surrenders. I count each unclench as worship. I am not measuring you by flawless execution. I am measuring you by yielded direction. Keep turning toward me. Keep opening your hands. Keep letting your breath bear witness that you belong to a God who holds you. The battle between control and trust is where I am crowning you with wisdom and clothing you with quiet strength. You are not weak for holding on. You are being healed so you can finally trust me with what you cannot control. And as you do, watch how peace returns like a river, how clarity sharpens without striving, and how the very places you once gripped become altars of gratitude, because you will see what I can carry when you stop trying to carry me. Chosen one, now that we have named the reflex and unclenched the fist, let me put light on what I am actually asking you to release. Vague surrender breeds vague obedience. I am not calling you to a fog. I am calling you to precision. Because you are close, the instruction becomes precise. Not early, not late. Right on time, I am about to show you 4 doors that explain why your peace kept leaking. As I speak, you will feel the nudge, the sting, the exhale. Pay attention to the one that tightens your chest and the one that loosens it. Both are indicators. First, people. My child, I am addressing the relationships where you keep bargaining for love, access, loyalty, or effort I never told you to chase. Hear me clearly, I do not require you to audition for affection. I do not send you into negotiations to qualify for basic honor. When connection repeatedly demands that you plead, perform, or pay with pieces of your self-respect to maintain it, That is not covenant. That is a contract written in insecurity. Release does not mean you curse them. Release means you stop offering what I did not ask, and you remove access to what they have not proven faithful to hold. How do you discern this? After the call, do you feel steady or scattered? After the visit, are you clearer or second-guessing your worth? Do your prayers expand after talking with them, or do they shrink into anxious loops? Do they honor your boundaries the first time, or do they treat your no like a negotiation? Do you find yourself crafting long explanations to justify simple convictions? Do you leave conversations feeling like you must apologize for existing? If so, hear me. Stop chasing what requires you to shrink. Stop defending what I have already approved. Stop teaching class where there is no enrollment. I am not asking you to stop loving. I am asking you to stop subsidizing delusion with unlimited access to your time, your secrets, your energy. Forgiveness can remain while access is reduced. Love can continue while proximity changes. Release is holy. Your silence is your shield here. No exit speech needed. Bless them quietly. Close the gate. Second, places and assignments. Some environments were right for your last season, but are wrong for your next. Good can still be wrong when grace has shifted. There are roles you have outgrown. Rooms that once stretched you now keep you small. Duties that once trained you now drain you. Platforms that once aligned now agitate your spirit. I am not ungrateful for how those places served you. I am the one who placed you there. But when I lift my wind from an assignment, the same work becomes twice as heavy. When grace moves, clinging becomes disobedience dressed as loyalty. Discern this with me. Has enthusiasm turned into dread you keep spiritualizing? Do you have to mute your convictions to fit the culture of that room? Are you managing decay, propping up what I am trying to prune? Do you feel my presence watering you there, or only your own sweat keeping it alive? Do you finish your duties with a pure exhale or with a low-grade resentment that you keep calling humility? If a space consistently spikes your nervous system and pulls you from prayer into constant performance, it is time to ask me for an honorable release strategy. Finish well, yes. Leave clean, yes. Inform who you must. Bless what you can. Hand off what is needed. But move when I say move. Do not force a chair I am removing. Do not build a nest where I gave you only a night's rest. I will open the new when you stop embalming the old. Third, versions of self. This is tender. I am asking you to release the identities, the masks, the coping strategies that once kept you safe, but now keep you stuck. The explainer who writes essays to be understood by people committed to misunderstanding. The performer who upgrades excellence into exhaustion to buy approval I never told you to purchase. The rescuer who enters fires I did not send you to, then calls it compassion while secretly needing to be needed. The invisible one who shrinks preemptively so rejection will hurt less. The loud one who fills silence to avoid being truly seen. My child, lay down the costume. I did not choose you to be a caricature of your calling. Here are your tests. Do you edit your truth to stay included? Do you apologize for your discernment because it makes others uncomfortable? Do you rehearse conversations in your head to win imaginary trials? Do you compulsively check your phone to see if you are still chosen by people I am removing? When you refuse to be misunderstood, have you noticed your peace evaporates? Let me free you. You can be obedient and misunderstood at the same time. You can be kind without contorting. You can be available without being absorbed. Speak less. Move clean. Let me defend your name. I am renaming you, beloved, steady, anchored, whole. Authority is not loud. Authority is settled. Release the need to convince and watch your quiet carry more weight than your explanations ever did. Fourth, outcomes, and timelines. This is the altar where much of your peace has been sacrificed. You have been making demands on how I must do it, when I must do it, and through whom I must do it. You have been forcing doors that I sealed for your safety. You have been monitoring signs like a weather station, searching for forecasts to reduce your need to trust. You refresh, you check, you prod, you push. You call it strategy, I call it striving. The more you watch the clock, the more time owns you. The more you monitor the soil, the less you water the seed. Discern it like this. Are you bargaining with me? If you do it by this date, I will. Do you stalk confirmations until you are more informed by fear of missing out than by faith? Do you move from prayer into compulsion, opening, closing, reopening the same doors to see if they will magically change? Do you treat every delay as a verdict instead of a redirection? Release your calendar to me. Surrender your script. Stop telling me which pen to use to sign the story. I am the author. Not early, not late. Right on time is not a cute phrase. It is my rhythm. When you stop strangling the process, you will start noticing provision already at your feet. Do your part. Prepare faithfully, steward quietly, show up when I send. Leave the how and the when in my hands, where they always belonged. Now listen closely, because this is how you test all four. If it consistently steals your peace, I am likely saying, release. If it pulls you from prayer or turns prayer into frantic negotiation, I am likely saying, release. If it keeps you in confusion, double-minded, foggy, constantly asking people to make your decisions for you, I am likely saying, release. If it requires you to shrink your God-given convictions, your voice, your boundaries to stay accepted, I am likely saying, release. Add two more. If it isolates you from wise counsel and demands secrecy to survive, release. If it chronically violates the boundaries you set with me, your sleep, your stewardship, your standard, release. Peace is not the absence of challenge. Peace is the presence of alignment. When something chronically dislocates you from alignment, obedience looks like loosening your grip. Practical, my child. Take paper, 4 columns, people, places/assignments, versions of self, outcomes/timelines. Write what surfaces without editing. Circle the ones that make your stomach twist. Star the ones that make you breathe easier just imagining them gone. Both matter. Then ask me one question for each. What does release look like here? For people, it might mean ending a cycle, tightening access, or dissolving an ungodly agreement in prayer. For places, it might mean a notice given with honor, a baton passed cleanly, or a courageous yes to the next role I have already been whispering. For versions of self, it looks like new practices, shorter answers, fewer explanations, boundaries that do not wobble, walks with me where you let silence speak. For outcomes, it looks like a calendar you hand back, a deadline you stop threatening yourself with, a door you stop ramming, a phrase you put on your tongue. Father, not my timeline, not my method, yours. Chosen one, this is not abandonment of responsibility. This is alignment with assignment. I am not asking you to love less. I am asking you to steward better. I am not asking you to be passive. I am asking you to be precise. Your release is a protective order over your peace. Your obedience is a key that locks out interference and unlocks the next season. You will not lose what is truly yours by letting go of what never was. What is for you will not require you to beg or break. I am not threatening you. I am protecting you. Let it go and watch the weight leave your chest. Let it go and feel your mind clear. Let it go and hear my voice grow loud where noise once lived. Do not delay this. Delayed release is delayed peace. Prolonged gripping is prolonged grief. This is a timed instruction. I am standing with you as you sort the list. I am giving you courage to make the call. Send the email, decline the invite, end the pattern, retire the costume, throw away the script. Breathe. You are chosen, called, and set apart. Silence is your alignment. Release is your rescue. And as you obey, you will sense it immediately. The ground under you firming, the static in your spirit quieting, the river of peace beginning to run again. Chosen one, this is where obedience becomes expensive. This is where faith stops being a concept and becomes a cut. Hear me clearly. I am asking you to let go without collecting your receipts. No final meeting to get your side perfectly understood. No last message to engineer how you will be remembered. No curated explanation tour for people who did not carry your burden. Obedience that costs you something is obedience that counts. This is not a suggestion. This is not symbolic. This is a timed instruction. Release without requiring closure, and watch peace arrive before explanations ever do. You have been waiting for a bow to make the past pretty, but bows become ropes when you need them to tie up every loose end. You keep telling yourself, just one more conversation and I'll be at peace. No, peace is not produced by perfect explanations. Peace is produced by alignment. I am not withholding an apology from you as punishment. I am freeing you from the prison that says you cannot be well until they agree with your boundary. My child, you do not need them to sign your release for you to walk out of the cell. I already unlocked the door. Step out. Here is the hard truth that chosen ones learn. You will often obey me without full explanation, without applause, and without a tidy summary others can accept. Being chosen means I will tell you, move, and you will move before the room understands. Being chosen means your vindication is not immediate. Your vindication is me. I am your witness. I am your defense. I am your narrative. Sometimes the only closure you will get is my voice saying, enough, come away. And that will be sufficient because my voice ends cycles. Not early, not late, right on time. I am ending this one. Now, practical. Bless and release in prayer. Not a performance prayer, not a bitter monologue. Take their name into my presence. Say, Father, I bless them. I release them from my expectations, my demands, my timelines. I forgive what they could not give. I return to you what I tried to extract from them. I bless their growth, their healing, their future under your mercy. This is not permission to re-enter what I closed. This is washing your hands from accusations, so your heart stays pure. Forgiveness is not permission. Forgiveness is freedom from corrosion. Release is not hatred. Release is stewardship. Second, remove access. Hear me. Access is stewardship. Tightening access is not cruelty. It is clarity. Close the door you kept propping open with your just in case. Return keys. Unpin the thread. Unsubscribe where your soul keeps getting hooked. Mute or remove the channel that hijacks your attention. Set your devices to protect your destiny. Do not let old doors send you notifications. If necessary, block. Not as punishment. Blocking is not revenge. It is a boundary. It is you saying, my peace is not a public space. Access is earned by alignment, not demanded by history. Third, stop checking. Stop the drive-bys. Stop refreshing to see if anything changed so you can change your mind. Stop rereading messages looking for hidden comfort in words that already wounded you. Stop scanning timelines to measure their regret. Stop revisiting conversations in your head where you finally win. Those mental trials are not justice. They are a sinkhole swallowing your strength. Every replay is a rope that pulls you back into a room I evacuated. Chosen one, close the courtroom. Bring me the gavel. Say out loud, case closed. I release this into God's jurisdiction. Fourth, silence your need for the last word. The addiction to being right is keeping you bound. Hear me clearly. You are not responsible to curate their opinion. You are responsible to obey me. You want to deliver one final dissertation to ensure you are seen as noble. But nobility does not need a speech. It leaves quietly. Humility sets you free. Sometimes humility is a brief and honorable sentence. Thank you for the season. I will not be continuing. Then silence. No defense. No dragging. No smearing. Silence is your alignment. Silence is your protection. Silence preserves power. You can love them and let them go. Love does not require you to be their round-the-clock lifeline. Love does not require you to keep paying debt on a connection I have discharged. Love can bless from a distance. Love can intercede without reopening access. And remember, release is not a verdict on their worth. Release is a verdict on your assignment. I am not asking you to become cold. I am asking you to become clean. I am separating you from what keeps you low, so I can raise you without leakage. I know what your mind will say, but if I don't explain, I'll be misunderstood. Yes, you might be. Chosen one, you will survive misunderstanding. You will not survive misalignment. Read that again within your spirit. Misunderstanding is a bruise. Misalignment is a fracture. You are not obligated to injure your destiny to protect someone's temporary opinion of you. I will handle reputation in the same hands that handle your future. Exposure attracts interference. Interference slows momentum. Do not overexpose what I am repositioning. Protect the transition with holy quiet. Now we embed a daily obedience rhythm so your release stays real, even when feelings swing. Morning, midday, night, 3 anchors. In the morning, surrender prayer. Before you scroll, before you open your calendar, open your hands. Pray this with me. Father, I open my hands. I release the names, the roles, the outcomes I am tempted to manage. I yield my need for closure. Guard my mouth, guide my steps, align my day. Not my timeline, not my method, yours. Not early, not late, right on time. Speak the names, speak the assignments. Hand me the clock. At midday, a holy check-in. Pause for 1 minute, breathe, ask, what did I pick back up? If you notice a pull, return it immediately. God, I give you the urge to text, to check, to prove, to fix. I refuse the last word. I choose the living word. Then take one protective action. Delete the draft. Turn off the notification. Reschedule the meeting you only set to appease guilt. Replace compulsion with one act of alignment. This is how nervous systems are retrained and patterns are broken. Small, decisive choices repeated in my presence. At night, a release journal. Sit with me and answer 3 questions. Where did I obey without needing closure today? Celebrate it with me. Where did I explain beyond your instruction? Confess it without shame. Let me wash it. What did I pick back up that I will place back into your hands before I sleep? Write their names, the outcome, the timeline. Then pray, Father, I lay these on your altar. I do not carry them into my sleep. I trust you in the night. Close the book. Put the pen down. Rest. Your rest is warfare. Your sleep is a statement. I am not God. He is. Listen to me very carefully. You will feel withdrawal when you stop explaining. The silence will feel loud. Your flesh will itch for the hit of being right. Let the itch pass. Every urge you refuse becomes a muscle you develop. Every time you choose quiet over clapping back, your authority settles deeper. Authority is not loud. Authority is settled. It says, I don't need to win the room. I need to stay in rank. That is maturity. That is the mark of the chosen, called, and set apart. And for those who will accuse you of being harsh, remember this. Boundaries are not betrayal. Boundaries are stewardship. They are the fences that keep your garden fruitful. You are not obligated to be accessible to what is not accountable. You are not cruel for closing a door I have closed. You are cruel to your own calling when you leave it open out of guilt. Obedience that costs you your image will guard your inheritance. Choose inheritance. This is spiritual law. When you release without needing closure, you create space I can fill with peace. When you insist on the last word, you crowd me out with your defense. I am your defender. Let me do my job. Your job is to obey. Your job is to bless and release, to remove access, to stop checking, to stop rereading, to stop rehearsing trials I did not assign. Your job is to show up to the rhythm, morning surrender, midday check, nightly release, and let consistency carry you where emotion would drop you. Chosen one, I am proud of the cost you are willing to pay to be aligned. I see your drafts you never sent. I see your meetings you canceled. I see your lips you bit to keep from explaining. Heaven records it as worship. Every unspoken defense is a seed. Seeds look like losses when they first leave your hand. But wait for it. Watch what I grow from the ground, made clear by your release. Peace will meet you on the other side. Clarity will stand at the door you closed and wave you forward. Provision you could not see while you were turned backward will appear in front of you. Let go without the final word, without the tidy bow, without the closing argument. My Amen is the closure you are looking for. Move and let me finish this. Chosen one, now feel what happens on the other side. The first sign is not fireworks. It is not applause. It is a quiet you can finally hear. Your mind stops sprinting. The courtroom in your head closes, the gavel drops, and the arguments go silent. Your chest feels lighter, like a hand that pressed on you has lifted. The compulsion to check, to scroll, to rehearse begins to loosen. Notice it. That is not indifference. That is me returning peace to its rightful seat. Peace is not passive. Peace is proof. It is my confirmation that alignment has been restored. Breathe. Feel how your breath goes deeper without you forcing it. Sleep starts coming back without bargaining for it. The background static that made prayer feel like wading through weeds begins to clear. Decisions stop feeling like a cliff's edge and start feeling like a path. The noise does not call your name with the same volume. That is because you are not feeding it anymore. Silence starved the interference. Release unclogged the flow. This is spiritual law. Where striving ends, my rest rushes in. Hear me. I do not remove to leave you empty. I remove to make room. Replacement is my way. I clear what is corrosive so I can pour what is clean. Clarity, strength, new desires, new doors, relationships with clean motives, a steady confidence that does not wobble under gaze or gossip. The clenched fist cannot receive. When your hand opens, I can place keys. Keys of wisdom, keys of timing, keys that unlock rooms you could not muscle open. Your grip was a gate. Your release is the key. Clarity comes first, like morning light seeping through curtains. You will notice it in small ways. The yes you used to debate becomes simple. The no you used to avoid becomes safe. Double-mindedness begins to dissolve. You will trust me faster. You will stop polling rooms for permission. Your discernment will sharpen because the fog of people-pleasing is thinning. You will feel the difference between anxiety's urgency and my urgency. Mine is precise and clean. Anxiety shouts and shoves. My instruction stands and waits. Not early, not late, right on time, you will know. Then strength, quiet, tensile, not loud. The kind of strength that does not need to announce itself. Your nervous system begins to stabilize. Triggers that once launched you into spirals land and simply pass. You breathe, you bless, you release. Your boundaries get firm without becoming hard-hearted. You will walk into rooms that used to drain you and find you are not available for the same old games. This is not pride. This is recovery. I am knitting your soul back together with threads of restraint and resolve. New desires rise like new taste buds on your spirit. The appetite for chaos dulls. The flavor of gossip grows bitter. You will crave solitude with me more than spectacle before them. You will desire the craft over the crowd, the substance over the shout. You will feel a pull toward excellence without exhaustion. Work becoming worship again because performance has been evicted. Prayer will not feel like panic. It will feel like partnership. You will want what I want because there is finally space in you for my wants to land. And new doors, prepared in advance, begin to open quietly and cleanly. Pay attention. They will respect your boundaries from the first conversation. Honor will greet you without you auditioning for it. Invitations will align with what I told you secretly in the night. Resources will meet you at obedience, not at manipulation. You will not have to chase them. They will find you on the path I marked. Exposure will come in measures you can carry without cracking. Provision will match assignment. People will appear who speak the language of your calling without you translating your worth. Clean relationships emerge, mutual, accountable, joyful. Conversations that do not require you to write dissertations to be understood. They hear you the first time. They apologize without being cornered. They respect no without making you pay with guilt. There is oxygen in these connections. There is room for growth without punishment. You will share without hemorrhaging. You will be seen without being consumed. This is part of my restoration. I am not just removing wrong fit, I am establishing right covenant. Steady confidence settles in you, not swagger, not noise, a temperature in your spirit that does not change with the room. Authority is not loud, authority is settled. Your presence will begin to speak what your explanations never achieved. You will feel me on your back like a wind that carries you past pettiness. You will not flinch at old accusations because they no longer have access to your identity. I am reassigning your weight from anxiety to authority, from proving to moving. And hear this with trembling gratitude. What left had the power to sabotage what I am birthing. If I had allowed it to remain, it would have leaked into the foundation of your next season. The criticism would have been cemented in your core. The compromise would have negotiated your convictions down to a manageable size. The manipulation would have trained you to ignore my number. I cut it off because I am protective. I am not punishing you. I am preventing a collapse. I am a builder who refuses to frame the house with rotten wood. I am a gardener who prunes to protect the harvest you cannot see yet. Think of the arrow. To go forward far, it must be pulled back first. The tension you felt was not rejection, it was range. The silence I required was storing energy for a clean release. Now, because you obeyed, the aim is true. You are closer to target than you realize. Precision increases as proximity increases. Near breakthrough, discipline gets sharper. I have tightened your speech, your steps, your circle, so that nothing steals the momentum of this release. Think of the seed. It looks buried. It breaks in the dark. To someone uninformed, the breaking looks like death. But you and I know, this is the only path to growth. The old shell had to crack so life could push through. That is what you feel now, something breaking away inside so something stronger can rise. Do not mourn the shell. Celebrate the sprout. Water it with consistency. Shade it with boundaries. Let the roots take hold in quiet. Chosen one, the first tangible proof that you did not lose is this. You are not obsessed. Your fingers stop reaching for the old handle. Your phone can sit face down without your heart racing. You can drive past the exit you once took to revisit old pain. The room in your soul is rearranged. You can think a thought without it turning into a trial. That is me. That is peace. That is your confirmation. Alignment has replaced argument. Guard this peace like treasure. Let silence remain your shield. Keep the rhythm we set, morning surrender, midday check, nightly release, so the space stays cleared and I keep filling it. When the new comes, it will match this peace. There will be excitement, yes, but not mania. There will be movement, yes, but not frantic grasping. You will recognize my doors by their fruit. Clarity, order, honor, rest inside the work. You will step through carrying what you could not, while your hands were full of the old. I am with you in this turn, not early, not late. Right on time, I am restoring what striving stole. Peace is returning, clarity is sharpening, strength is settling, new desires are awakening, doors are preparing to swing, relationships are being purified, confidence is being established. This is the other side of release. I did not ask you to let go to leave you empty. I asked you to let go so I could fill your open hands with what I prepared while you were still wrestling. Keep those hands open, my child. The next season requires them free. Chosen one, hear me. This is the mark in the road. This is not random. This is not entertainment. You are hearing this at the exact moment I intended, because a cycle is closing and a door is opening. Not early, not late, right on time. What is stirring in your chest is not hype. It is heaven confirming a turning point. I brought you this far to make a clean decision, not a soft intention. Today, we seal it. Decide now. Decide today. Hands open, heart steady, mouth guarded. Say it within yourself. Father, I choose alignment. I choose release. I choose silence where you require it. I choose to keep my hands open. This is not a suggestion. This is not symbolic. This is how you protect what I just restored. Destiny matures at the speed of obedience, and your obedience in this hour is simple and severe. Do not pick back up what I told you to put down, because the test will come. Expect it and you will not be surprised. It will come through a memory that plays like a highlight reel at midnight. It will come through a sudden message that pings the old wound, a just checking on you that is really checking your boundaries. It will come through a photo, a notification, a well-meaning friend who invites you to explain yourself again. It will come through boredom, pretending to be peace, through loneliness, pretending to be love. I am telling you in advance so you can pass on purpose. When it knocks, you answer with quiet. When it tugs, you breathe and return to me. When it tempts you to explain, you bless and go still. Silence is your alignment. Silence is your protection. Your silence is your shield. Mark this moment with me. I want you to make a public declaration of a private decision as a line in the sand. Write 777 in the comments as your amen to this instruction. Your way of saying, I agree with heaven, I am aligned. I will not go back. Do it now. Let it be your signpost. And if this word is confirming your exact wrestle, like this message and subscribe so you do not drift from what I am revealing next. This is not about chasing content. This is about staying tethered to the rhythm I am building in you. Share this with another chosen one I will bring to your spirit right now. Someone on the edge of their own release. Your obedience becomes their rescue. Listen to me carefully. Prepare your responses before the test arrives. Pre-decide your number. Pre-decide your silence. Set your phone so the night is holy. Turn off the notifications that treat your soul like a public hallway. Do not answer messages that find you after midnight. Nothing holy requires you to betray your boundaries at 1 a.m. If a memory floods you, do not swim in it. Float on my name. Breathe in, Jesus. Breathe out, peace. Say quietly, case closed, God's jurisdiction. If an apology appears with a hook in it, bless and release without reopening the door. Access is stewardship. You can forgive and still decline entry. You can bless and still move. When the mind begins to bargain, Just one more look, one more call, one more explanation. Answer with truth. One more is never just one more. One more is the old rope disguised as a ribbon. Cut it clean. If your body surges with the urge to defend yourself, walk it out instead of talking it out. Step outside. Breathe. Pray. Journal the words you want to send and then offer that page to me. I see your unsent drafts as worship. Every withheld defense strengthens your spine. Remember the law I taught you. Exposure attracts interference. Interference slows momentum. Guard your mouth and you guard your moment. Chosen one, you are close. Precision increases as proximity increases. Because you are near to what I promised, the instruction becomes tight. Hands open, heart steady, mouth guarded. Keep saying it. Make it your cadence. And do not confuse the quiet of this turn with emptiness. It is fullness without noise. You are not being ignored. You are being insulated. I am not limiting you. I am loading you for distance. The enemy cannot read your mind, but he can hear your mouth. Starve him with silence. Feed your future with obedience. Now lift your eyes for a breath and let me reassure you one more time. You are not late. You did not miss it. The delays that came from grasping are being redeemed by the release you have chosen. I am binding up the places you frayed. I am strengthening the fence lines you set in faith. I am training your hands for new keys. Wisdom, timing, doors that open without you knocking them down. Keep your posture, keep your pace, keep your peace precious. If your spirit is trembling because everything in you knows this is your word, answer me. Put 777 below as your covenant sign. Speak aloud where you are. I agree, I align, I release. Like and subscribe, not as routine, but as a chosen commitment to stay under this instruction. Share it with the one I show you right now. They are standing at the same threshold. Partnership multiplies protection. Now prepare your heart to pray. Set the device down for a moment. Unclench your jaw. Uncurl your fists. In a breath, we will ask me to seal this decision, to release fear, to strengthen your boundaries, to lay a blanket of peace over your mind and your night. Stay with me for this closing prayer. Do not rush away from the place where I mark turning points. I am here. I am ready to seal, and I will meet you in the words we are about to pray. Father, here I am, hands open, heart steady, mouth guarded. I come to you with what I have been carrying, this person, this outcome, this timeline, this pain. I place them in your hands, not as a performance, but as a decision. I yield my urge to manage, to explain, to win the room, to get the last word. I give you the clock I kept checking. I give you the story I kept trying to author. I give you the ache that made me reach back. Teach me to release what I was never meant to carry. Give me strength to obey you now and courage to remain in obedience when the test to grab it back arrives. I surrender the person I keep thinking about. I bless them and I release them. I surrender the outcome I rehearsed in my head. I bless your outcome and I release mine. I surrender the timeline I tried to force. I bless your timing and I release mine. Not early, not late, right on time. I surrender the pain in my chest, the knot in my stomach, the exhaustion in my mind. Father, lift it. Lift the pressure where I pressed myself beyond grace. Lift the shame that whispered I failed because I obeyed. Replace striving with your rest. Father, calm the anxious cycles. Interrupt the mental loops that replay old conversations and invent new ones. Unwind the fear that tells me love means endless access. Unhook me from abandonment wounds that convinced me chaos was safer than silence. Touch the part of me that braces for loss and teach it to lean into your keeping. Where betrayals taught me to be loud to feel safe, teach me holy quiet. Where neglect made me scan rooms for validation, anchor me in your gaze. Heal the parts of me that confuse familiarity with fit. Heal the parts that prefer the pain I know to the peace I cannot yet imagine. I ask you to restore my sleep. Let the night be holy again. Silence the 2 a.m. trial in my head. If memories knock, let them find the door answered by your peace. Steady my breath. Lower the volume of adrenaline that trained me to expect the worst. Set my nervous system under your hand. Restore my appetite for life, for laughter without guilt, for simple joys that do not cost me my soul. Restore my appetite for prayer, not as panic, but as partnership. Conversations that lift, not arguments that drain. Let the scriptures I know in my spirit rise like warm bread within me, nourishing, steadying, clear. Father, place your covering over me now. Hide me in your timing. Shield me from manipulation, from baited messages, from false repentance with strings attached. Close my ears to confusion and open them to your voice. Seal the doors that must remain shut. Change the locks where I gave out keys from insecurity. Cancel access that history tries to demand without alignment. Let no interference prosper against the momentum you are building. Disrupt monitoring, mute meddling, expose flattery, and deliver me from the temptation to explain my boundaries to those committed to crossing them. Surround me with your fire on every side, peace within, protection without. Set a guard over my lips, train my tongue to wait, catch my words before they leak what you are loading. Make my silence a sanctuary where you work without interruption. Keep me from the snare of the last word. Keep me from digital detours that become spiritual disasters. I submit my phone, my feeds, my messages to your authority. Sanctify my notifications. Sanctify my responses. Sanctify my attention. Let my quiet starve every scheme that requires my mouth to function. Give me discernment, Father. I ask for wisdom for boundaries that honor you and protect what you entrusted to me. Make my yes simple and my no secure. Show me the exact next step within the next 24 hours. Illuminate the one act of obedience you want first. What key to return, what thread to unpin, what meeting to cancel, what draft to delete, what door to quietly lock. Bring to mind the sentence I will speak if speech is required. Brief, honorable, clean. Deliver me from essays. Deliver me from pleading. Let my words be few and full of truth. Give me courage, Father, courage to obey when loneliness tries to negotiate, courage to stand firm when guilt performs, courage to protect peace over image. Replace the adrenaline of explaining with the strength of alignment. Send wise counsel, one, maybe two voices, who honor my boundaries and echo your heart. Remove the crowd from my decisions. Anchor me in the rhythm you gave me. Morning surrender, midday check, nightly release. Make it my way of life so I do not drift with feelings. I ask you to cleanse the rooms of my heart. Wash disappointment with your kindness. Wash resentment with your mercy. Wash nostalgia with your truth. Cut unholy ties. Sever lingering soul hooks that keep me cycling back. I renounce the story that says I am responsible to fix what you have closed. I receive the story that says I am responsible to obey the one who loves me. Where there is grief, meet it with comfort. Where there is anger, meet it with wisdom. Where there is numbness, meet it with new desire for what is clean. Now, Father, I ask for your peace. The peace that is not fragile, not shallow, not borrowed from circumstances. Place it like a guard at the door of my heart and mind. Let peace stand watch over my thoughts, filtering out accusation, letting in what is pure. Let peace call me by name when anxiety tries to rename me. Let peace settle over my room, over my bed, over my mornings, over my calendar. Make me a house of peace, words slow, boundaries steady, presence settled. Let the atmosphere around me agree with the alignment within me. I trust you to finish what you started. You began this work in me, and you will carry it through to completion. I agree with your timing, not early, not late, right on time. I agree with your method, even when it requires quiet. I agree with your protection, even when it looks like pulling back. I agree with your release, even when my hands shake. I lay down the gavel. Case closed. Your jurisdiction, your amen is my closure. Father, mark me for the next season with clean hands and an open posture. Teach my hands to stay open even when memories tug. Teach my heart to stay steady even when opinions swirl. Teach my mouth to stay guarded even when bait is dangled. Keep me hidden where I need formation. Bring me forward when you know I am ready. Order my steps, order my stops, order my silence, order my words. And when the test arrives, remind me to breathe your name and rest under your covering. I receive your blessing now. Peace to my mind, strength to my spine, clarity to my path, holiness to my boundaries, gentleness to my tone, courage to my no, humility to my yes. Let the fruit of this prayer be visible. Sleep restored, appetite returned, laughter without fear, decisions without dread, days marked by quiet authority. And let everything I release become space for what you prepared while I was wrestling. I thank you, Father. I trust you. I choose alignment. I choose release. I choose silence where you require it. Guard my heart and mind with your peace. Finish, establish, seal. In the name of Jesus, amen.